There's a video going around about how bullying is like essentially good for you and necessary when you're a kid. I'll tag the video below, but I just wanted to put in my 2 cents about my bullying experience. Whenever people hear that I was bullied growing up, they're confused. So I think as adults, we think the kids who were bullied were the kids who were especially weird or had some attribute about them that would get bullied. And to this day, I don't fully understand why I was bullied. My memories from that time are so fractured because it was so traumatizing for me. But one of the things that the video says is when you're bullied, you kind of learn to stick up for yourself, and it's really good for you. I grew up in a household where anger was not allowed, and I never learned how to express anger, only to suppress anger. And so when I started to get bullied, and that internal sense that's supposed to protect you, that anger instinct that wants to fight back and hit people, was completely suppressed in me. And so the girls would bully me and I would feel frozen and like I could not get anything to come out of my mouth. And I think earlier in my childhood, I must have been able to yell and scream and defend myself. And somewhere along the line, that got trained out of me. And so that experience did not teach me how to stick up for myself. It just traumatized me. And this is not to say that children should be taught to fight people or fight back. But all kids should learn the healthy expression and regulation of anger. And because I didn't learn that, I was not able to use it to protect myself in appropriate ways. And there's like this combination of autism and CPTSD, not being able to pick up emotional cues in the moment. That was just a really bad mixture for a kid who was being bullied and not prepared to stick up for themselves and couldn't properly communicate to the adults in their life that they needed protection and they needed backing. And if anyone has a kid that's in school and you think, oh, well, they just need to learn how to stick up for themselves. I think if they would have pulled me out of that school and protected me, I would be a very different person today. And that experience may have ultimately led to a lot of my drug use in my early teenage years. I can't say enough how damaging bullying is to kids. And if you don't have a supportive environment at home, it tends to compound because you get beat up at school and then you go home and you can't communicate to your parents because your parents are not attuned to you and you sort of feel alone in the world. So that's my 2 cents on why that idea sucks.